The significance of Hex Murda, the Detroit hip hop scene. Hex Murda is a lot like Proof. And the reason why I compare him to Proof is because there's always that guy that's like, who has a relationship with somebody in every single neighborhood in the city. You know, the city is big, but it's small. Y'all from Chicago, y'all know what that mean, right? So Detroit is a really big city, but it's a really small city. Everybody kind of knows of everybody. Hex Murda is one of those people who knows everybody. He doesn't know of anybody. He knows everybody. Like if there's a problem, and I need to reach out to somebody for any reason, I just call Hex. Like I know Hex got a number on him. You know what I'm saying? Like Hex knows everybody. He's kind of like the glue, the nucleus to everything and everybody. He's just important. He's important. I mean, from a street level and from a hip hop perspective as well. So it only made sense like when he started managing that he was managing Elzai, he was managing Black Milk, he was managing Danny Brown. I think he was managing Guilty Simpson. And his studio that he had was kind of like a hub for a minute. Like a lot of people were like going there just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You go to a little hood bar somewhere, he in there. You go to St. Andrews, he in there. You know what I mean? Like he's just one of those guys. And Proof was the same way. Proof knew everybody. Everybody loved him. You know what I mean? Like he was always just like the glue, you know, and that's a special quality to have in Detroit because Detroit, we have our moments where we're kind of like a crabs in a barrel type of city. You know, like I always say that I feel like a lot of times that we're incapable of supporting our artists when they're at the grassroots level. A lot of people wait until our artists go and blow up big in other, you know, like in other cities or just on a national scale, and then we jump on them like we always had their back. And by that time, they're already bitter. You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck y'all. Y'all wasn't supporting me back then. You know what I mean? Like, we got to start supporting our artists grassroots level. I don't even know how I even started saying that, but I like to babble, as you can see. A memorable Hex moment. Yeah, I got a lot of memorable Hex moments. I don't know how many I could share. Hex is a comedian, first of all. He's a comedian. Let me give you one of the more lighter stories. We were at a club, and I'm sorry, it's gonna be some violence. It's just Detroit, man. So we were at a club, and we was all getting drunk and shit. And I think this was when Trick and them was like, Trick owned the club. He owned the club, but Trick and his crew were also the security. So already that's problematic, right? So all they did every week was beat up everybody. They just beat up everybody every week. So it was this one week in particular, I happened to be down there, and it was this dude outside, and he was just talking crazy. Talk. And I was just on the side, just kind of like watching him, and me and my little brother Vicious just looking at each other like, this is not going to end well. This is going to be bad. And next thing you know, Hex just hit him. Bow! The dude fell, and it was like a spout or something like sticking out of the building, like a water spout. The dude fell and hit his head on the spout and fell, and then he shit on himself. Shit and pissed on himself. And he was out. That was the lightest Hex Murda story that I could tell you. Yeah, House Shoes is a legendary DJ, man. Legendary DJ. The first time I seen House Shoes, he was actually DJing at St. Andrews. He was DJing at St. Andrews, probably the first time I went to St. Andrews. Another staple in the Detroit hip-hop scene. Legendary. I think he DJ'd for Dilla, or he did some production with him or something. I know there's a connection there. There's a connection between him and Dilla. They were like real close. Yeah, I mean, what more can I say about the guy? Legend. I didn't really know House Shoes that well. I mean, I always seen him around. Got the utmost respect for him, you know, but I didn't really know him as a person that well. Never really hung out with him or nothing like that.